There we go. I'll get to, so that I understand how this thing works one of these days. I'm using a new broadcasting thing. And hi, welcome to week 49. Can you believe it? We're almost at the end of the year. This is camp week, and I love you all. We have 5 crazy things. Yes, 5 crazy things. And we also have a special guest, which I'm going to introduce right after we have special things. So special guest, just give me a thumbs up on your video because I can see you. I just can't hear you. Okay, you're all ready for after. It's going to be about 5 crazy things. And then I'm going to bring on my special guest, which is Nigel from Salad Cream Boys Wellness Channel. And he can correct me if I said it wrong. And here we are. And I want to get it so that I have it set up so that we can go bring more people in. And let's get started. Uncle Bill has some crazy things to share with you for camping this week. My first thing was from REI. This is an expedition, and I'm going to knock things all over the place because I have some big things today. This is a foam pad. Now, the advantage of one of these things is they don't compress down. They're ultra light. This thing probably weighs about a half a pound, but it takes up a little bit of space, unfortunately. And the nice thing is this adds 1.5 R value to what I'm using for keeping warm, my sleeping bag. All right, so there's number 1. Now, number 2 for camping. Now, this is one of the essentials to have when you're camping, is a spoon. Now, this is a foldable titanium spoon that I keep in my pocket at all times. My friend Greg knows all about this spoon because I show him where I go to the grocery outlet and I can get gourmet ice cream for $3. Not bad. So that's number 2. Seeing as it's Christmas season, and when you're out camping, you might not know what to do with yourself, or you might have some extra special time. So bring some Christmas cards with you, and you can catch up with all your Christmas card writing. And that's a good thing to do when I used to go to canoe camp up in Canada, we would write home, write our special letters, and bring those letters with us on our trips because it's always good to be close to home. Now, another thing, that's number 3. Number 4 is a fun little thing, and that is actually right here. Here's these little lights. They can be powered by a small extra battery, and they're monster lights. You can get them for like about $10, $15 on Amazon, or like I bought these on sale at Big 5 for $9.99. There's another set of them right there. And that is number 4 now, Nigel. I got 1 more to go. And this is the big one, my Big Agnes. Now, Big Agnes, I got to go get it because it's over to the side here. This is my Big Agnes sleeping pad. Now, anybody who's done a lot of camping knows that you got to have something good for sleeping. Now, I just bought a new, now I'm going to try to deflate it real quickly. I've been doing an air test on this. Now, you saw how big it is. It's huge. Now, I don't have time to take all of the air out, but I'll take some and throw it over to the side. You can see how smaller it got. Now, when I'm done taking all of the air out, it'll fit into this nice little bag. Now, what it also comes with is what they call an inflator bag. It took 13 bags full of air. This actually will trap air. And what you do is you connect this up to right there to the valve on the Big Agnes sleeping pad to inflate it. Always check your equipment before you go camping. And that is what I'm going to be doing this week. I figured that I would, well, let me bring on Nigel first. He can tell me about his camping experience. And here we go. Nigel, welcome to the broadcast. Woohoo!
Hello, are you receiving me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let's see if I can turn you up a little bit. All right. You
Okay,
sound
can
louder
you hear
now?
me better now?
Yeah, you're a little bit. No, you're fine. It's just I can't balance the sound, and hopefully somebody else in chat can tell us whether we're both sounding equal or not. And Andrew, sorry I missed you. And Andrew, you can join us too. We can have 3 on here. All right, Nigel, you good to do any camping this winter?
Most of the outdoor stuff I'm going to be doing this winter is shoveling snow for the house, to be honest, out of the driveway. I try to keep it in the summer where I can.
Yeah. Hey, if you want some tips on shoveling snow, I got a whole bunch of them. One is buy a snow blower right away.
Yeah, we have one in the shed that's like about 10 years old, apparently. So looking forward to using that.
Well, if I were you, I would start working on making sure that thing runs before it's cold out, because my dad had an Aaron snowblower, 5 horsepower that I used to do the whole street with, and the whole bottom of the street, and it is a bear to work on those things in the cold.
Well, the good thing is that we've also got one of those John Deere lawnmowers, so we can put like something on the front of that to get all the snow out the way.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, we're covered.
Okay, now one thing we have to do is we have to recognize I'm Ran. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us. And that Hobby, thanks for joining us also. Check out Nigel's Salad Cream Boys channel, and also check out Andrew's Simple Cooking. He has amazing recipes. And by the way, everyone, my pralines crackers turned out great. And Nigel, okay, so you're doing your channel, and when are you going to be back on as far as doing some
That's a big question. That's a big question mark right now. But actually, to be quite honest, I'm using this live stream to kind of test things out a bit. So I might be doing a few of these like regularly. It's because you know how it is as a creator yourself. It takes absolutely ages to not just film, edit, this, that, and the other before it's even going up. So not to be lazy or anything, but doing live stream is kind of the easy way out of it, where you can just do the stream and it's there,
Are you calling me lazy? No.
You know what I mean.
If anything, Nigel and myself are 2 hardworking Nick Niminati followers. And so kudos to Nick. He's an excellent mentor for both of us.
I couldn't live stream for like 3 to 4 hours like he can, but definitely for at least half an hour.
Yeah, that's what I found is the sweet spot. And Uncle Al, don't think that I didn't spot you coming in. Another channel to check out. This is a channel on both cooking and being prepared and helping out others for the holidays. I contributed to Uncle Al's. He gives people food for holidays. So hopefully, and Uncle Al, you can correct us on show on stream. Nick Nimmin is great. Oh, okay. Oh, that must be you. I'm using a new broadcasting system, obviously, because you can tell because I'm a little out of my sorts, and I'm using what's called Melon. And it's really cool because I can also give people like, yay, we have sound effects.
Do you have a round of applause?
Yeah. Oh, I do have that. Let's see. I have 2 different ones. We can have that one, or we can have this one. and just learning all about YouTube and everything. My first live that I ever did was a disaster, and this one probably is too. But we're having fun, and that's what counts,
Yeah, but
right, Uncle Al?
you're always going to get problems in the start, so it's neither here nor there.
Oh yeah.
Once you get used to it, it's great. I do actually have something to say about one of your 5 things earlier. I believe it was the first one that you put under your sleeping bag, the whole mat thing. So it's actually, yeah.
It's
So
big
yeah,
too. It folds out.
they're actually really good for putting on your proper bed as well, especially have a sprung one
Oh
that
yeah.
might be worn over like a few years. Put that underneath your sheet, really comfortable.
That sounds like a good idea. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, me and my wife use it.
And the
Yeah,
Big Agnes is something that I bought that because I've been using an Intex air mattress, which has an 8-inch loft.
yeah,
And I just bought a Quechua night instant pop-up tent. It doesn't have as much headroom. So that 8 inches, saving the 4 inches that I'll save will make a big difference in the tent.
yeah. And you know the ones you can get these days, because I used to sell the things as well. I know how small that you can pack them up, and they're literally like that by that. They're probably
Yeah,
even smaller by now. But yeah, it's
yeah.
a good space saver.
Now, Uncle Al, you put Bill in there by accident the first time. Yeah, because you were. I was trying to figure out what Uncle Al wrote into the chat. Now, the interesting thing with this Melon broadcasting is I will be able to go live on Facebook also at the same time, and that's going to be a new one for me. I might try that one of these days. And even Amazon, I think. I can't remember all the different media channels you can bring in there. Now, what did you get for Black Friday? Share that with us.
Let's see. I got myself. What the heck is it? Oh, that was it. I'm actually looking at it. I actually got myself a keyboard. You've seen it as well. Nice multicolor.
Ooh, fancy.
It's like I think I got it for like $20, and it was like 40 or 50.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, always looking forward. Well, not Black Friday, Cyber Monday, best time of the year, man. Don't ever underestimate it. Ergonomic.
Yep, that's the only kind I use. I swear by these. I have probably 7 of them, and I actually did a video where I replaced the leatherette part. Let's see, is that even on camera? Yeah, leather here and here. That was a fun thing to do.
Yeah, so actually what I might do, I'll just get a foam strip and put it right on the front of my on my actual desk, and that'll be a good save my wrists.
Well, if you want, and actually, I don't know if I have your mailing address. You can email it to me because I just bought a new thing of, well, how much of a strip do you need? Because
Probably about just half a meter.
okay,
But
that would be a little bit bigger than what I do. I make little pads for my laptop, and you can take that and put that on your laptop. And what I make them out of is when I get Skechers, I get a pair of these.
Right.
And they come with an insole that is made out of memory foam. Yeah. And the first thing I do is I take this. All right. This one has a lot of glue in it. But I rip out the insole, which is memory foam, and then I stick down my super feet in there, and they had a lot more glue than normal. And that's why I couldn't rip it out easily for you right now.
Okay. I'm actually just going to put something in the chat here. There's a channel called Nigel Barros.
And then, I mean, Nigel, could you put into the chat where you got the cool keyboard? Because
Oh yeah.
Imran likes
Oh,
that.
Amazon. Let's see.
If you can chase down the link, that would probably be nice, or later on.
Yeah, I can send it to him as well because he's a friend of mine.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to mention this quickly. There's a channel. I
Well,
can't
thanks
put.
for bringing your friend in.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me more about Imran. And
He.
Imran, consider joining my channel too.
I think he'd kill me if I give you too much information about him. But
Well, you don't have to tell me everything. I don't need the intimate details. But
he used to work with me in the NHS, the National Health Service, and
okay.
like known him for worked with him for 3 or 4 years. But he's a great guy. He's
Is he in the United States or over in England?
He's in the UK.
Okay, cool.
He's one of these people who never has a bad thing to say about everyone. He can always find the silver lining.
Imran, I could learn a lot from you.
Yes, so I'm just trying to hunt down this keyboard.
Now that dovetails into
Uncle Al joined.
Oh, Uncle Al. Hey, I'm going to pull you right in there, Uncle Al. We can have, because I will have a threesome. Did I say that?
Yes. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm busy today. It's like I finish pruning, raking up all the extra leaves because people don't realize I have three.
You have a lot of properties.
I have 3 gardens. I have a truck farmer that I help out. I have my family's 1-acre garden plot, and I have my backyard, which is my patio and backyard experimental garden and stuff. And I've been pulling out things like it's going to be a rough next year in a few weeks. So I tell a lot of people, plant as much as you can.
Yeah. Did you see that Matt got his deer this year?
Yes.
Yeah. A friend of ours, Nigel, Matt Holcomb, he has another channel that everybody on the broadcast ought to check out. And I didn't see the video where he got the deer, or even if he shot a video when he got the deer, but
no, because YouTube's kind of funny about that. When you plug a deer, I had a video of me, with a rifle, and deer went, and it got taken off.
Oh, really?
Remember how many videos they took off my channel?
Yeah.
I used to have 5,000 videos. I'm down to like 2,000 something.
Yeah.
They just delete.
Not
socially. Go ahead.
Well, my thought process is I never say anything bad about people that feed me.
The only problem, go ahead. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I actually had a claim on one of my videos a couple of weeks ago. It's basically it's not actually featuring any of it in it, but it's about ASMR, like obviously noises like you're tapping on a computer and stuff like that. It got a warning because apparently it was sexually suggestive. Yeah, even though it didn't.
It's so funny that you would get a warning on one of your videos that's being sexually suggestive, because I see these videos where girls literally come on, and I don't have to get into descriptive, but we all know it. And
I know.
And they got millions of subscribers, and it's like, do as I say, not as I do.
Right. It's like this one girl who did it. ASMR. I tried one. I only got 3 people. She had like 46,000 in the same time period.
Yeah.
And I was cooking eggs, and it got deleted.
Yeah. Well, here's what I do.
No. Right now, like I said, I'm busy. I've been helping out one of my disabled and elderly people that I do food boxes, because it's hard for them in the winter months to get out. When it's downpouring or slushy or rainy, you try to move around to the grocery store on a wheelchair. It's a little hard. I got these because I have one person. She's not as old, but she has dementia.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a 3x5 index card. So what I'm doing, I tell a lot of people to test, yeah, like that. To test your memory is to write down the wording for 1 to 20.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, because it'll prove how bad you are. So far, she only got up to 5.
Well,
You
you
write
know,
out the word 5 because she was stumped at 6.
the other
We all
one,
know
yeah,
if you're fully functional, you understand the lettering, but
yeah.
you couldn't spell out 100, 1,000, 18, 15, and 19.
Wow.
So what I'm doing is I'm printing out these cards for her with the lettering. It's index cards like,
Oh, that's good.
and with the lettering and everything, because a lot they don't teach they don't teach printing. They teach typing in schools. They don't do cursive anymore. Isn't
Mhm.
that weird?
And they don't do clock.
No. It's all digital.
That's one of the tests for dementia also is, what is 3 o'clock, what is 9 o'clock, and then after you can't do it, then they know you have dementia.
Right. But the only problem is we have a generation or
And
two
generation, they couldn't do it regardless.
and they don't know what the clock is. It's I
It-
show this and they're like, it's not digital.
yeah.
And I'm looking at them like, um, can you? Or it's like a person with dementia looking at me like it's not digital. And it's like I have to show something with a number screen on it, or they don't understand. Can you say it's almost 2 o'clock? And they say, why are you holding this weird device in front of me? It's like my tape recorder or my old rotary phone, on the wall. My grandnephews called it my Fred Flintstone phone because they say it's a dinosaur phone. It's avocado green and it has a cord on it. And I told him, this is where your cell phone comes from. See, like that. And they're looking at me like, so your cell phone had tails? And it's like, good Lord.
Oh, by the way, that brings me into dovetails into something I wanted to talk about, electronics. The fancier new electronics, they don't last.
No.
This is a marine radio that I bought less than 10 years ago, and it turns on. Let me see. Where's oh yeah, it'll turn on. Problem is there's no sound. I mean, yeah, I can get static on this if I take the squelch off, but the problem is there's nothing coming over it. This is the Weather Channel. I got no weather. It doesn't receive anything anymore. I replaced the antenna.
One exception to that. Have you ever had a Nokia, like the 3310?
Oh, yeah, Nokias will last forever. But
yeah,
get a new one. And another problem that we have is a lot of stuff coming out of China. It has this fake rubber on it, right?
Yeah.
And that gets all sticky and icky. And not only that, then the electronics don't work. I don't know whether the electronics work on this one or not. I was going to say these things are bulletproof, but then when I went and put batteries in it, it didn't turn on. So
right.
I don't know.
The stuff from China is garbage. The older stuff on the walkies and the radios has two problems. We went in 2016 to digital airwaves.
Yeah.
So if you have an analog system before 2016, it's like my shortwave. It's like I had to put a lot of alterations into it so I could pick up digital.
Yeah.
It cost me $300 more than I bought the stupid shortwave radio to adapt to digital. Because all radio frequency now is digital. And if you have an analog radio, your radio will go like Bill just showed.
Yeah.
Another thing is, I'm doing a video. People don't know how to use this.
Yeah, that's a little church key can opener. I know that.
It's a can opener, but people use this the wrong way. I know Salad Boy knows how to use one, right?
Oh, I can do you one better than that. Bear with me.
Oh, I know
Bill.
he's gonna pull out the same one. Yeah, but
Oh no.
do you have the
That's
two
it.
different sizes, Uncle Al?
Yes, I have a bag of it. See, folks?
Yeah, I don't have a bag of them. I just have
Better
the two
even
right
than
here.
that. So
Uncle Al and I are gadget men. Oh, what is? Oh, yeah, that's for opening up the beer, the bottle
Yeah,
can.
beer
yeah,
bottles.
can opening. I mean, bottle opener even.
Bottle opener, yeah.
But then
But-
again, Nigel, Uncle Al and I are not people that you go and try, to outdo as far as gadgets. Here's my favorite one. This one's out of titanium, and it's a utility knife.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had to loan my utility knife. I made one on 3D printer. It was pretty
really?
neat.
Wow.
Yeah. My nephew has the printer, so I just printed out, and it's fairly easy. It only costs like 99 cents, and you just put the blades in it.
Yeah, this one would probably be perfect of
Right.
a design. Just
It's
have that
easy,
out of
and then whatchamacallit? Only costs you 99 cents for the plastic to form. This one, everybody use it backwards. The front edge right here, I have to do a video.
Okay.
It's sharp and angled.
Yeah.
I can speed open a can with this in 10 seconds.
Wow.
A lot of people are going like this, and I'm looking at them like, what are you doing?
I'm not
Because they're used to.
Oh, you use it going forward, huh? Because I use
Yes.
it both ways. Yeah.
Yeah. This one is designed for forward, and it's not designed to go like that because people do it clockwise and try to open it. I'm telling them it doesn't work like that. You hold the angle blade
And
close
go
to the edge and this
Yeah.
one to the side. You make two cuts north and south, and then you push it around. I open a can in 10 seconds. It took my nephews and grandnephews 30 minutes doing the wrong way, trying because they're thinking the bottom end. Wait, the bottom end is sharp. No, it's the front end. And I'm looking at them. It took me 10 seconds to open this. And
Yeah.
they're wondering, how did Uncle Alan do that?
Hey, Uncle Al, could you do us a favor and put your email address that you use for PayPal? Because I want to put a pitch out for people watching this broadcast. Uncle Al feeds the poor, for lack of better way to say it, and elderly in his area. And I'm sure that he'd appreciate any money that you could send to his PayPal.
Yeah, just go on any of my video on YouTube and it has it there because I had that locked down tight because before I had somebody hijacked on a live stream one of my PayPal things, and after that I had lock it down only on YouTube.
Oh, so you won't put it in the chat? Okay.
No, because I had a bad experience and money going to the poor and disabled and elderly. It's like, where's our cash? It went to Nicaragua or Nigeria.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
So is there a link, because we all have it now, is there a link or anything that we can put up on our community tabs?
Yeah, that too. Okay. Yeah, we all have community tabs. Good stuff.
Right. It's on my about page. It's in my videos because I had YouTube lock it down. It has that little green circle at the checkpoint. You have to be careful because the Christmas season is one of the worst for con artists.
Yeah.
And
now everybody knows about this one, the old parrot speak. That one is you turn the can towards you and you crank it, or clockwise and clank. Yeah, clockwise, counterclockwise, and you go backwards with this one.
And then if you're a lefty, you do it the other way.
Right. Because I had a lot of people ask.
Guys, guess what? It's time. I love you all. Thank you very much for joining me on this broadcast. We had a great time, and I'm going to end the stream, and you guys can stay around if you want. I don't know if we'll find out if our broadcast, if my platform boots you all off or not, but I'm going to end the stream. Love you all. Subscribe to everybody's channel, Andrew's channel, Andrew Simple Cooking, Uncle Al's channel, which is Bullfrog79, Salad Cream Boys channel, which is Nigel, and I got it backwards, and my channel, which is, there's 8 of them, so I'm not even going to go through all 8 of them. Love you all. Bye-bye. And end stream will